So I try to make sure I share enough so you all realize that, I'm real and relatable and bleed just like you do, but not too much where y'all like, oh, she cray cray. Or, y'all all up in my business. But today we're drinking some truth serum. And that truth serum is about overthinking. So, hello and welcome back to the channel. I am Raven M. Harris of the podcast Reset with Raven. So, today we're talking about overthinking, overanalyzing, analysis paralysis. So, have you ever felt like you were just straight up paralyzed by overthinking? You're like, I don't know what to do. My friend, I used to call her Stank Face. Total inside joke, but that's what we called each other. And she would just say, how long, or ask me rather, how long you gonna keep marinating on it? And y'all know like marinating food. And that's how I used to be with information. And used to be as in like, I'm getting better, haven't resolved it fully, but definitely just marinating on something. And at the time, I thought it was a cool thing. I was like, that just means I process the information, I think deeply about it, I'm turning it over in my head. I didn't necessarily see it as something that could be to my detriment. And I'm thinking like, I'm being deep, right? Wrong. Really, sometimes when you are over processing information that much, you can exhaust yourself. I found myself to be sometimes just like emotionally and mentally exhausted, and I haven't physically done anything. And I'm like, well, I don't even, and then in actuality, I didn't even get anything accomplished that day. Just straight paralyzed. And I found that sometimes I'll just sulk and replay things over and over and over in my head. And of course, it's all the bad stuff, right? Everything that's like negative, all of, the world's coming to an end, anything like that. So it'll be the process of me just, having racing thoughts, double checking, rechecking your double check. And then, of course, those terrible two words that pop up in your head. What if? What if it turns out like last time? What if I don't succeed? What if I fail? What if I forget what I'm supposed to do or forget what I'm supposed to say? Just all kind. What if I run out of money? Just what if? And you all know, like, you can spiral and definitely spiral down into a what if. And for me, I've had to tell myself lately, like, you are not defeated. You will not be defeated. What's that song? All I do is win, no matter what. Like, I have to tell myself that so I don't like replay and all of the negative over and over in my head again. And you can play so much what ifs in your head that you accomplish nothing. And that you literally are like stuck and frozen and paralyzed. My friend recently, when I was on one of these like spirals of like, just like, oh my gosh, what if this, what if that, what if this, what if that, realizing I had accomplished absolutely nothing. She was like, Raven, keep your head up. And I needed that. Keep your head up, wipe your face. I needed that like slap of truth, because I was allowing myself to be pressed down from things that had happened in the past and applying them to the future, which was causing all of this kind of like, anxiety and overthinking and overprocessing. And fear, right? It's really what it is. It's fear of the future. And being stuck in a past version of what happened. I just wanted to share this with somebody who feels also too paralyzed by their past. You don't need permission You don't need approval. You don't need validation. You don't need a particular date on the calendar, a top of the new year. You don't need an accountability partner. You don't need a public service announcement. This could be something between you and God or you and your journal. To reinvent yourself or to change paths or to make a new move. You don't have to be paralyzed in whatever happened in the past. You don't have to be paralyzed by fear of what something could be, because we can't predict the future. You know, our crystal balls are broken. And somebody's listening to this because this is something that's happened to me. And you think, well, I'm meditating on something. When in reality, you're not meditating, you're ruminating and you're worrying and you're causing yourself more frustration. So I just want somebody, you know, that's listening to hear my heart when I talk about like analysis paralysis, because it's something I've struggled with. And only by just taking action. Mel Robbins has that, you know, the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and just go for it. Just do it. Like the 5-second rule, I think that's what she calls it. And sometimes that's what you just have to do. Because you will replay something in your head over and over and over again, and you will miss your opportunity. You will miss your chance. And some chances don't come, you know, but once a lifetime. And some, you know, even if they come more frequently than once in a lifetime, you may not get that chance again for quite some time. So just, you know, go for it. Don't allow over analysis, over preparation, saying you're being vigilant, you're being extra prepared. There's only so much you can do, right? Because we don't control the future, you know, and the future is not in our hands. You know, there's a song, he has the whole world in his hands. But that's a whole nother story. We'll get on that in another conversation. But I just wanted to share that with somebody who feels paralyzed, literally, and paralyzed into inaction because they just don't know what to do. And so many things are popping up in their head. Just go for it. Just trust yourself. When you don't know what to do, trust you. Look inside. And don't overthink it. Don't overprocess it. You know, we really do have the answers inside of us. Trust yourself.